I will say the next best thing to having a day off for work through the week is getting off early. It's a little after 1 o'clock right now. I got off early today because I had an appointment because I got a deep cleaning last year. And when you get a deep cleaning, you have to go every 3 months for the maintenance just to make sure everything is progressing and not regressing. Welcome to the vlog, guys.
Summer is always surprising me in just a bit. It's mid-July, then it's gone.
But I gotta say, every now and then the train is packed. It's usually okay, but it was so empty and peaceful on that ride home in the middle of the day. Usually, there's like 20, 30 people all getting off the train at one time. It was like me and one other person. I had a whole little car to myself. I mean, sometimes on my regular train ride, I can get a little car to myself depending on where I sit, but so peaceful. So I am done with my appointment. They called me back at around 2:40-ish. I was out of there before 3:20. I was just sitting in my car text messaging and whatnot. There's a crumble cookie up here, and not only is it in this same little shopping complex, it's right across from where my dentist office is at. Hop on over there and get me a cookie. And I was looking at the menu to see what they had, because I don't eat cookies every day or all the time, anything like that. But I'm like, since I'm right here, let me see what crumble cookie has. So when I put the cookie in my cart, I saw that I had a birthday reward. So I need to check out my other apps, because a lot of these apps didn't announce to me that I had a reward. And there's a crumble right down the street from my house too, since I'm already right here. Oh, hey, I hadn't even checked in yet. Thank you. I guess they automatically picked up on my it had me to type in my car, and then it showed like an image of my car, and I clicked on it. But when I pulled up, I saw the guy get a box and start walking out towards my car. Usually crumble, you have to check in first and let them know you're here, even though you're already here. But yeah, maybe they switched up the system. Let me show y'all what kind of cookie I got. An Oreo inside of a cookie with like fudge brownie drizzled all on the top. Right up my alley. For dessert for later, the Tyrese and Tank Versus is coming on tonight. And I'm so glad that it's coming on at 7:30 p.m. because people got to be at work. I just got done reinstalling my hair. I got home from my dentist appointment, and it took me just a little under 3 hours if you count the times that I stopped to make my little decaf latte and stopped to check text messages. I'm about to watch the Tank and Tyrese Versus that I was telling y'all about earlier. Comes on at 7:30. It's 7:20 right now. I got some food that I'm about to cook, but until then, I'm just have to be running back and forth to the TV to see what's going on. What I am cooking is some chicken tenders, and these were seasoned and marinated while I was doing my hair. And when I got done doing my hair, I came in and I tossed them in some cornstarch to get a little crisp on them. And I'm about to put them in this skillet with a little bit of butter and olive oil. I'm going to throw some of these crinkle cut fries in my air fryer. So I'm gonna have chicken and french fries tonight for dinner. Y'all, I had to wear a latex glove while I was braiding my hair because my thumb, where my nail broke off at, is still healing and it's not raw anymore. Putting too much pressure on it, hitting it up against stuff, the rough hair rubbing up against it, and then little strands of hair getting caught in it. I did like one braid and I was like, yeah, I need to cover this up or I wouldn't have been able to finish my hair. So luckily I had a latex glove left in the cabinet from the last time I dyed my hair. I had already cut my nails last night with I got one of those like heavy duty nail clippers that you can cut acrylic with. They were growing out too long and they were starting to get caught on stuff. And this time around, I was managing the length pretty well, but I was running the risk of them snapping off again like the one on my thumb did, because it was separating too far from the cuticle. It looked cute, but in reality, the nail was about to be just hanging off the edge of my fingernail. So I had to cut them down, and I'm gonna get those filled this weekend. I was gonna get them cut anyway this weekend when I got them filled, because one, I wanted them to be a little bit shorter, and I needed to do my hair. And usually I will be watching, I look naked. Usually I will be watching Abbott Elementary because it's Thursday, and it comes on Wednesday nights, but I go to church on Wednesday. But I kind of like watching the playback anyway, so I can like rewind it and all that stuff. I need to flip this chicken over. But yeah, I'll just watch the verses, and if it starts getting boring, then I'll turn it off and watch Abbott Elementary. Because sometimes those verses, when they first started doing them during COVID, like it was super fun, and then all of a sudden they just started getting annoying. So we'll see. We'll see. My chicken is coming along very nicely. I let it cook on one side for about 4 minutes, and I just flipped it and turned the heat down. So now I'm about to put a lid on it and turn the heat down a little bit more and just let it keep cooking. Here is my dinner. Y'all know how some of those hood chicken places sell the chicken and they sprinkle the little white powder seasoning stuff on it? There's a place down by me. Well, not by me, but it's not too far from me. They actually sell the seasoning. So I sprinkle that on my chicken and on my fries.
But do my shima, I'ma get be my shima. I done put my weight in my. Say make a liver, I'm waiting, oh, banana winner. Wait fit on man to sinner. Oh baby, pull up in my bima. You know promise and in a wait, oh no. Wait people, when I relate, oh, I saw the bad just take baby. I'm a you late, oh. I say wait people, we say we late, oh. I said the bad just take baby.
Hey y'all, and happy Saturday. I am on my way to my mom's house. My aunt needs her hair taken down and my sister needs hers taken down, and I'm gonna stop and get something to eat on my way over there. But I just left the nail shop and I got my nails done like this pretty blue, I don't know what you would call it. In my birthday vlog, if you watched that, my mom bought me a dress for my birthday and I tried it on in that vlog, and I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be Easter, because I wasn't planning on buying anything new for Easter this year. I was just gonna wear a nice dress that I already have that I haven't worn in a while. So I'm gonna wear that for Easter, and I went ahead and got my nails done to match the dress. And also because spring started last week, and I figured it would be a nice color to start off the first few weeks or month of spring. And so they are super short, so I may not even go get them filled for another few weeks, just depending on how fast my nails grow. Easter is not until next weekend, but I'm volunteering at my church's Easter egg festival and Easter egg hunts, and I don't know if I would even feel like going to the nail shop after that, or if the nail shops would be packed that weekend, and I just didn't want to risk it, so I went ahead and went today. And through the week, it's just hard for me to get to the nail shop before they close because of the time I get off work. I went ahead and got the color changed on my toes to match my fingers. I didn't get a full pedicure. I think I told y'all before, I don't always get a full pedicure every time I go. Sometimes I just get a color change. So I did a color change on my toes. I just had them clip my toenails, and then I had them file off my big toes so that they could look more square, because they're getting longer now, so they're easier to shape. And there have been times where I've like rushed to the nail shop like right after I came from the train station after work, but I would rather not do that if I don't have to. So y'all remember the other day I told y'all that I redid my hair, and it was brown, if you remember, but I went ahead and switched it to all black because I had black hair at the house, and then I had like the reddish brown hair left over because I did not have enough of the black hair to make my whole head black. But I told myself I was gonna wait till the weekend to get to the beauty supply store so I could do my hair in all black, but for some reason when I got out work early Thursday and did my dentist appointment and came home and I had all this time on my hands, I just started twisting my hair up. Last night, Friday night, I went to the beauty supply store and got some more black hair and just switched it out and did it all black.
My son asked me about something the other day. I said, yeah, honey.
She done went in my sister content
Went in
bag.
my content bag.
But I don't have
Start
to
eating
do
stuff.
it. They all right now.
And she
They already
make a
done.
commercial.
Oh my goodness.
Won't he do it?
Yeah, what it will.
These are good.
You want to taste them too, Mama?
You want to taste some
I'm
nuts?
gonna taste some after I watch.
Ew.
Oh, what?
Ew, ain't it?
Chewy. Crunchy.
So let me see. Turn it towards my camera.
This a honey bun?
Mm.
I got me gold.
You got chocolate.
You little friend with little. Hey, y'all remember little friend with little? He bought his backpack over there.
Show them, sister.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. Y'all already know where I'm headed. It is the 5th Sunday in March, so it is the Sunday for the women's choir to sing. And if you've seen my previous vlogs, I filmed before on the 5th Sunday. We usually wear white. I was so tired of wearing white on the 5th Sundays because it's not like we have to wear it all the time, but then when it comes around, it's like now I gotta dig up something white to wear or just pull out the same old white that I keep wearing because I don't wear white all the time. Now, if I was Lisa Ray or somebody, I would love, like, 5th Sunday, that'd be my favorite Sunday of the whole year. Yeah, I'm a very much, my closet is full of colors. So as you can see this morning, I do not have on white, and it's the 5th Sunday because they changed the color to red. But then our choir director was like, well, y'all can wear red and gray. He's like, because I'm not wearing a big red suit. I got this gray silk shirt from my mama yesterday because I had a red dress, like the same red dress I wore for the holiday service, the same red dress I wore for Love Month and that Sunday where we all wear red. I was just gonna wear that and call it a day because we have another service today at 5 p.m. So I was just gonna wear that and then go home and change into something more comfortable. The 5 p.m. service, the whole choir is singing, and like just the regular choir, and they didn't specify a certain color for us to wear this evening. But anyway, got this shirt from my mama's house yesterday, and then I have on a knee-length leather-like pleather pencil skirt that is red. Yeah, I was excited that we got to wear red and gray today. I really wish we didn't have this evening service to go to because that doesn't leave me a lot of time to like just chill. Working in the office now, most of the time, by the time I get home through the week, it's like 6:40-ish. By the time I shower and like make something to eat or whatever, I really don't have a lot of time to just decompress and sit still before it's time for me to start winding down for bed. And that annoys me sometimes. And then on Wednesday night, I go to Bible study and then choir rehearsal. So that night, there's no chill on Wednesday. Like, I get up, I go to work, and then get off the train. Unless I get off early, it's straight to church. It's a lot. Usually if I have something to do on Saturday morning, I try to make sure it's not super early. Unless I'm like traveling or going on a road trip or something, then I have to get up early. Saturday is the only day that I can really sleep past 7 a.m. Like if I sleep past 7 or 8 o'clock, to me that's sleeping late, especially if I sleep past 8, because Sundays I'm up at the same time that I get up for work. I wish church started later, but it doesn't. But the silver lining is that we get out of church a little earlier in the day, and I still have all of Sunday, even if I want to go like hang out with my family, go out to eat or whatever right after church, which we don't do all the time, we do it every now and then. I still have pretty much most of the afternoon and evening to just chill. Coming back full circle to the point, having an evening service at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. What happened to evening service or afternoon service at 2:30, at 3 p.m.? Maybe we should call them folks and make sure that they gave us the right time, because 5 p.m. and then it's in Dallas. I live in Fort Worth. Even though it's called DFW and the main airport is called DFW Airport. Matter of fact, I don't even live close to the airport. The airport is more D than the DFW, if we being honest about it all. Depending on what part of Dallas we're going to, is a good hour.
Hi, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Jay is supporting us. He has on his red and gray today too.
I'm in Rue, Texas.
And they Sean today. Huh? Welcome. Yeah.
Your goodness is running after. Your goodness is running after. With my life laid down, 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 with my life laid down. Your goodness is running after me. Your goodness is running after me.
So I had to stop by the beauty supply store real quick because, well, I'm about to do my sister's hair before the second service, but I also want to redo my hair. I got these earrings because I like my hair. Like, I feel like it's cute, but the type of hair I used, I should have doubled the strands. But yeah, I wanted the twist to be a little bit more full. You see how they look kind of boneless? I don't know if I'm still gonna do black or not, but I'm gonna go back to the other kind of hair. Like, I could just take these out and double these up, but I don't feel like it. I just feel like buying some fresh hair. Really?
He asked what could he do for me. I told him that my love is free. But can you match me? I can do it all for myself. Want you.
We just left the second church service and we drove for about 20 minutes or so, and then I realized I needed to get a little bit of gas before the rest of the drive because we still got another like 15-20 minutes to drop my sister off, and then another 30 minutes to drop my mom and aunt off, and then another 10-15 minutes from there for me to get home. We are in the QT. I got me a couple of Red Bulls to take home because I might need some in the morning for work. Trying to find out. See, how much was the roller stuff that day?
How much what?
You said they had the roller stuff on sale.
It says any 2 roller grill items, you get Frito Lay chips and a big cube fountain drink.
This looks good. The little roller thing with chicken. These are pretty good.
So they are good. I had them.
And it has 14 grams of protein.
Where's that at?
Okay, y'all, so that was a week ago. Palm Sunday. Today is Easter Sunday, and I'm editing, and I didn't realize that that trip to QT was the last thing I filmed for that vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Thank you for watching. Happy Palm Sunday for last week. Okay, bye.
Mark my calendar for the beginning of summer. Thought I'd be someone else, but before I knew it, summer